Okay, so this video is now going to take us into a bit of a different tangent. You girls should have had your little colour studies, a minimum of 3, so this example here has 4, using the swatches from Pinterest and having a little play with colour. Done things like playing with the black fill and without fill. Yeah, so just having a really good little play, and I did more than could fit on my A3 page. So now what I'm going to get you girls to do is I'm going to get you to go into Photoshop, and you're going to go File, New, or I want you to start training yourself to do your shortcut keys. So I'm going to go at this end, Control N. Alright, so that's Control New, File New. Okay, you won't have as many offered as me, but by now you should know that you go to the Print column. All our pages are A3 and they're landscape. Create. So here we have an A3 page. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go File, Open, or I'm going to go Control O. Control O. And we're going to come into our Photography and Design folder on the comms drive. That's not on the comms drive. 2018. And in here we have a folder called Old Photos. So these are the ones that we've taken from the internet, and we're going to now make them our own by doing things. So I'm going to grab one, just anyone. I'm going to grab Soldiers Marching, sounds pretty good. Open. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this, I need to grab my Move tool, and I'm going to click on this image, click and drag, don't let go of your mouse, hover and let go and drop. Now they are going to be really little. Now here's the tricky bit for me, as I want to go shift as I do this, and it's a little bit tricky doing shift while we've got the holding my phone, and enter. Okay, now a photo like this is going to be a bit pixelated, but remember we did choose fairly large images, so it's a little pixelated, but that's kind of okay because it's an old photo. I'm going to come down, now remember, just to go over that again, I'm just going to show you, all I've done is I've gone, in my history I've gone New, I've dragged a layer, I moved it, and I've transformed it, and then after my transformation I had to press enter before it would let me do anything else. I'm going to look down here on my layers, and remember if your layers is behind these, click on it to bring it to the front. We've got a background white piece of paper that's padlocked, and now I want you to padlock your layer 1. Then we're going to drag it down and make a layer copy of it. Oh, I just put it in the bin, that's funny. Drag it down and make a layer copy, just so that in case we make a mistake, we've got one safely tucked away in there. So let the fun begin. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to come into my Illustrator document, and I'm going to begin to take some images from here and put them into that Photoshop document. To do that I'm going to have to unlock some of these layers here, and the first one I think I might take in is the plane. So I'm going to click just on this black outline one that I've got here, which isn't there. Where is it? There it is, it's on that layer. Layer 8, not named, so I didn't know where it was. Using my black arrow, I'm going to grab all of that. Now this is the one that doesn't have the white background. And I'm going to go Control, Copy, Control C. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into my Photoshop page, and I'm going to go Control V. Now it's going to say, how do I want to paste it? And I'm going to paste it in pixels today, because smart objects are a bit tricky, we can't do much with them. So pixels, okay. Ready, here it comes. It's been put in the middle, I'll just pick it up so you can see it. There it is, and I have to go enter on my keyboard to make it be placed. There we go, so now we have our little plane, and it can fly around, literally fly around the page, but it can only really pop out onto the white space. And you see that? So there's my first little thing. Now if I want to see it without the transform box, I can either turn off the show transform controls to view it, or I can click on that marquee tool, get rid of the tutorial, and that will just get rid of it. Okay, now I'm going to place another little image, and I'm going to come into here, into my vector, and I might put the ocean at the bottom of the page. So maybe what I might do here is I might begin, or maybe I'll bring in some of these, the pyramids. So I'm coming over to here, I might unlock all my layers just by clicking and dragging and sweeping that down. And I'm going to grab this here, and I'm going to go Control C, I won't show you anymore, jumping into my Photoshop page, and I can go Control V, we'll do pixels again, and we'll go OK, enter. Okay, and I can begin to place that to show that they're marching towards Egypt. So it's at this time that you can begin to make changes to your Illustrator documents. If I come into here and I think actually I didn't want the green background, what I can do now is I can go Control V, and I'm just going to paste that here. Control Z, Control Z. Hang on a second, bear with me. Excuse me, I just had to press space bar. I'm going to go Control V and paste it into the middle of this page here. I can now grab my white direct selection tool, click off, click on, and delete the green. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try taking this pyramid, Control copy, into here, and let's place this one, Control V. And I'm going to do it as pixels again, which is just fine, enter. If you want to make it bigger before you bring it in. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to delete that one just by clicking on it, pressing delete, and click on this one and move it down. And there you go, they're marching towards the pyramids. So far all my drawings are over on this side, and I really don't want them on this side. So I'm going to start layering some more things in. And I'm going to take the water, and I'm going to go Control copy, jump into Photoshop, and I'm going to go Control paste, and I'm going to go OK for pixels because that's probably big enough, and I'm going to put it down here. Now here's my problem, I can't really see where it goes over the black, and I want it to, so I'm going to have a little play now with some of my transparency effects. I can have a play with these and it will change what this looks like. So I'm going to try difference. Oh no, that didn't work. That's exclusion. That's kind of cool. That's divide. Luminosity. So far I like divide the best. Most of them aren't really working. So I'm going to come back and go divide it is. It's quite nice and subtle, but I can't quite see it. Divide, and then I can move that up to here. What you can do, and I'm going to have to wrap this up because this video is getting a little bit too long, you can go here, go Control copy, Control paste, and we can change that appearance there and make it white. And then we can go Control copy and take a white page, a white one under here, Control V. Okay, place it. And then we can take coloured ones in, and what we can do is begin to, oh I can't move it, there we go. And we can again have a little play with that. We can make the size bigger, and we can have another play with these and see what, oh that looks nasty, what happens if we, none of them work. Oh, lighten, colour dodge, these aren't really doing much. Oh, that's a little bit interesting, overlay, soft light, hard light, linear light. Oh, and this is difference, and that's pretty cool because the difference is showing us the difference with it on and off the page. So this is our next task today, is we're going to make a little bit of a Photoshop collage of Illustrator drawings placed into a photo. Okay, see how you go. Oh, before I sign off, don't forget that this needs to be then File, Save As, or Shift Control S, and you're going to save it into not the comms drive, but into your own drive, into your own 10 Photography and Design folder. Alright, and with that, cancel, I'm going to sign off.